Hello everyone, welcome back to the crossword. Today is Wednesday, February 12th. Let's get started with mineral that shimmers. Opal? Bat around as a kitten might. You play with something, I don't know. Paw at? Maybe? Half of octo. Well, octo is 8, tetra is 4. East of the Urals? I don't really know. Asia? Wage gap? Is gender the theme today, maybe? Drive for, maybe. You abet a criminal if you drive for them. To belittle is to abase. Satirist Michael, I don't know. Composer Stravinsky, isn't it Igor? Like much graffiti, abbreviation. I don't know. Emperor named an enemy of the state in AD 68. Nero, maybe? Not admit. You keep someone out if you don't admit them. You hide something if you don't admit it. Above board is legit. Neighbor of Indonesia on a risk board. Siam. Okay, you're gonna need a bigger hint than that. Spanish steps locale? Is that in Rome or Roma, maybe? I don't know. Road Safety Org, the NHTSA. No. NTSB. Blank to know? No idea. Tells private things. Spills all. I don't know. Confides in? That sounds right. Is this Micah? Am I wrong about NTSB? How will we ever get out of this mess? I don't know. Knocked off. Don't know. Michael Palin? Is that a person? I don't know. Org that was a city. Why did I say org? A city that was a rival of ancient Sparta. Athens. But that doesn't fit. Big month for eggnog sales, December. Cover story? You might find an author's bio on the cover, like the dust jacket of a book? That's just weird enough to deserve a question mark on a Wednesday, I think. When to wave the white flag? Don't know. In a flash, perhaps? Not to go. Dine in. For here. A cover story is a fib. It's a lie. When to wave the white flag? Lee, who directed Gemini Man. Ong Lee is related to movies somehow. Talks frankly. I don't know. Screen play? Like a video game is screen play? I don't know. Guideline in brief. Don't know. Sing-song refrain. Tra-la? Maybe. Heating pad target and bake. Lead into gram or graph. Epigram, epigraph. Pep rally cry. You might say rah rah. Cousin of incorporated. LLC or LTD. I think in America we use LLC, and in like England they usually say LTD, limited. Doll who debuted in swim trunks. Ken, maybe? We could be like Eni. Doesn't seem right. Soul one named Best Actress Oscar winner. Cher? I don't know of her winning a Best Actress, but it's not impossible, and she is one named and fits with H.E. Lizard mascot with a Cockney accent. The Geico Gecko. Some campus grilling events. Orals, so you grill someone in an exam. This looks like an E now, Rome. Presidential seal for one. Insignia. Argos. Where a wedge may be used. In a sand trap on a golf course. That should be a D. Something article? Ah, the is a definite article. Interesting. It is looking like Palin. Knocked off. I don't know. Not admit. Deny. Road safety. DD? Oh, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. There, I mean, well, sure. Micah. Like much graffiti. Still don't know. I need to know that is a song. It's anonymous. Any ideas how we'll get out of this mess? You knocked someone off if you did them in. Small cut is a nick. Talks frankly, speaks one's piece. So this the thing wasn't part of the theme at all, it seems like. We is Eenie. Okay. Success against all odds. Something victory? Like a come from behind victory, a narrow victory, something like that. Guideline is a spec. Big screenplay? Like this looks like it should be Big Papa or something. Is that a longtime Red Sox nickname for one of their players? I wouldn't know. Why would pass? Ah, screenplay in like a sporting event. Like you use screens when you're passing in basketball or football sometimes. American football. I don't know. Maybe real football too. Success against all odds. So now this could be an A, like Papa, or an I, Papi. Like you could imagine either of those being a nickname. Can something victory? Well, I'll put victory in, I guess. Some looks into space. Are stairs. Sing-song refrain. Does look like tra-la. When to wave the white flag. Blank cap? Actually, this could be a story and not victory, couldn't it? Because I know a sallet is headgear of some kind. I know this from Diablo 2, where I learned a lot of my words from medieval weaponry and armor. I think sallets still exist today. Like, there are... I don't know. Why is this part of the theme, by the way? It's in gray. Maybe it isn't sallet. Maybe it's something... Salary. Salary cap. Okay, sure. Now, it's a Cinderella story. Poppy, okay. Bell... A lot of L's here. It's not impossible. It could be like Bell, space, and then something that starts with L, but I don't know what. Ka something. Southernmost point in the U.S.? No idea. Flowing slowly. Seepy? The Bell lap? Is that what they call like the last lap or something? One leg curl is a rep. Either of two for Mozart's Queen of the Night. Opera aria? Maybe? Does not look very good. CSI is fine. Sign of a hound's happiness would be a tail wag. So... this looks like an aria. I'm not so sure this is opera aria. Ka-lai is not a very common... like, that wouldn't... it's not impossible for that to be a place in the U.S. Actually, southernmost point in the U.S. is probably in Hawaii, right? Kalai, that does kind of sound Hawaiian. Okay. And bell lap, sure. I don't know, bell lap? I've never heard of that, though. We'll come back to it if there's something wrong, I guess. Realms are domains. Take that. Wham! Kind of lettuce. I don't know. Should that happen? If so, builders 25,000 miles of roads in South America. I always forget. It's not the Aztec. Inca is pluralized as Inca, I think. I can never remember which one's Incas and which one's Maya. Inca was like South America and Maya was Central America, right? I think. So I think this should be Incas. Ellen DeGeneres. Where some journalism is located. With 63 across. How to interpret the ends of these vis-a-vis the shaded squares. Article, wage. Salary, piece. I don't quite get it. Inexpensive beer, a bud. Two-time Oscar winner. No idea. Observed. Oh, I wrote Ellis, not Ellen. Above us. Only Sky, I guess? I don't know that the song, like all the lyrics of this song, but that's the only thing that makes sense. Without much hope. I don't know. Exhaustion from work. Don't know. Green sauces. I mean, some pastes are green, like wasabi paste. Salsas. I don't think you can say wasabi because it has to be plural. Features of coins which make them harder to counterfeit. They have like ridges. Kind of lettuce. Top. I don't know. Shade in a barren landscape. Oasis. AA. Undependable sort of flake. Gives up the goods. Sells. Pesky little brat. A snot. Observed. You eyed something if you observed it. Pop music's Wham or Erasure. I don't know what you want from me. They must be a duo. Email signs are ats. Inexpensive beer informally. I don't know. This looks like drywall? No, behind a paywall. I see. Some journalism is behind a paywall, so I see wage and salary representing walls, and then behind them is an article, a piece, and a story. Cute. Inexpensive beer. Oh, PBR. Without much hope, bleakly. Exhaustion from work, burnout. Green sauces, pesto, of course. Kind of lettuce, cob? As in like Cobb salad? Top. Something up? I don't get it. Shade, okay. Shade as in a color in a barren landscape could be ochre. Take that. Crom. Boom. Maybe you can say that. Is there a bib lettuce? And then Incas? Okay. Cool. So what was the one that I thought was dubious over in this area? The bell lap? News to me. Alright, the mini. Give me some ideas? Space? Chocolate flavored mocha. Ending point for a walk down the aisle. The altar. Hybrid woman's golfing attire. Escort. Huge hit. A smash. Give me some space, let's say, then. It's supposed to be polka. Overly tough, you're harsh. Well, I give me some. I did say space after I filled in the first one. They both seemed like they could be it. Let's start with space. It's a strong Wordle starting word. Party. The R is difficult to place anywhere but the beginning, isn't it? Because it can't go in any of these. It can't go in second or third. And if it goes here, where do you put the P? At the end is very hard because you have A blank RP. And blank PR blank, it would need to be like... You need like a Y at the end, but we've already used the Y. So I think... And if you put the R here, like you could have paper or caper or something. But we don't have E or a P at the beginning. Like I can't have P. I can't... What would you put between a P blank R at the end of a word that isn't an E? There's a few times you could use an O, but not in any common words I can think of. An uncommon word like sapor, S-A-P-O-R, I don't know how to pronounce it. But that wouldn't be in the Wordle. It's not a common word. So I think the R kind of has to go at the beginning. And I guess that gives us like rapid. Yeah. There are probably some other words, but not very many that it could have been at the end there. What do you say, Wordlebot? Skill 99. Take that, guys. You would have picked party. You would have guessed rapid, and it was... vapor! Okay, there is one common one it could have been. They used P-O-R. Why was I able to think of sapor, but not vapor? It's a mystery. No, not the strands. Get out of here. I don't play the strands. Rollerblade and skateboard are kind of related, right? Nothing seems to relate, though. The title and the deed of something are the same. A receipt is kind of similar. But, you know, certificate and receipt, these are you know, pieces of paper that confirm ownership in a way, right? Documents of ownership. Song and dance. What's going on with donuts, do you think? Shakespeare and monologue kind of look related, but There's no specific group they would actually go into. So things you might do in a talent show, maybe? Like, you know, an improv sketch, a song, a dance. You could do a monologue. But then there's also, like, you might skateboard. You might rollerblade in a talent show. So we need something more specific than that. You know, things that typically happen on stage. I mean, then Shakespeare is there, too, so... Saxophone and pacifier are both like things you put your lips on. A donut, but I mean, you put your whole mouth on that. I don't know what Android has to do with anything, like... Or shake... Are we looking at the beginning of this, like shake for some reason? Shake and skate and roll? Shake, rattle, and roll? I don't know what the other thing that goes with those is, though. Oh, man. Is it skate? I don't think you skate, shake, rattle, and roll, do you? I'll put it in. No. So shake, rattle, and roll, that's a thing. I don't know what exactly it is. Like, it's a dance, probably. But at least I have those kind of out of contention for everything else. And that's got to be the purple group. Android. So I mean, like, whether they're talking about, you know, the phone operating system or an actual robot, I don't really see what it's supposed to go with. Maybe Data? Data's a famous Android. The most famous, I would argue. There's nothing related to that here. Well, okay. Now, like, the things you could do in a talent show have been shrunk down quite a bit, right? Shakespeare and rollerblade are gone. I have my suspicion that saxophone might somehow be, like, related to shake, rattle, and roll. I don't know. I'm going to try this. Yeah. Bits in a variety show. So not a talent show, but same basic idea. So now we have shake, rattle, and roll, and one other thing. And it isn't skate. If it were saxophone, like... Oh, it's and roll. I get it. Android. So what are these? Are these like common... These are the components of some meme I don't know? No, I don't know what this is. Props for characters on The Simpsons, yes. Homer's donut, Maggie's pacifier, Lisa's sax, and Bart's skateboard. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.